4 years to the day since the annexation of Crimea, Vladimir Putin urging his people to vote. Despite consternation abroad, he's about to win another term, though now accused of another serious transgression. Personally ordering the assassination of an ex-Russian spy on British soil.
Our quarrel is with Putin's Kremlin and with his decision. And we think it overwhelmingly likely that it was his decision to direct the use of a nerve agent on the streets of the UK, on the streets of Europe.
It is a significant escalation in what's been a sharp exchange since the poisoning of Sergei Skripal and his daughter, Yulia, who remain in critical condition. Western leaders have lined up to echo Britain in accusing Russia. But in naming Putin now, this has become personal. And a shameful, groundless game, says Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. But it isn't far-fetched, according to Russia critics. 2 years ago, a British public inquiry into the poisoning by polonium of another ex-Russian spy here in London concluded it was probably approved by Putin. And there are those here who believe Putin stood to gain from Skripal's assassination.
He's saying, don't mess with Russia. This was really useful for the election. It added a real note of sizzle to the end of what had been otherwise a very lacklustre campaign. But it also is very useful for the future because it shows that Russia is back and the West is too divided to do anything about it.
Moscow has denied involvement, with some accusing Britain of orchestrating the attack, maybe to meddle in Russia's election. Their exchange now crowded with tension. We are ready to play a long game, the results of which won't be very pleasant for the British side, says Russia's ambassador here, Alexander Yakovenko. Putin, meanwhile, is certain to win that election, and so his long standoff with the West nowhere near over. Nala Ayed, CBC News, London.